This is kangaroo court. You're bullshit. You are bullshit and you are bullshit. The year is 2027. How do I know? Because I voted for President Trump. Okay? So what you don't know, I do know, Judge Oda. You are the devil itself. Go to hell,
First
Judge
order of
Oda.
business, Ms. Williams, is do you want to be represented by a lawyer in this
You hired
case?
this lawyer, sir. Judge Oda, you hired this lawyer.
Well,
I did not want this lawyer, Judge Oda. You hired the lawyer. I did not hire a lawyer. My lawyer is a black man named Tyrone Border. That's my lawyer, a black man. This is not a black man, and this is not my lawyer. You hired him, Judge Oda, because he told me you hired him.
Have you retained Mr. Borger in the case?
Have you ever given me a chance to call my attorney? No, you have not.
Ms. Williams, first of all, here's the ground rules for the hearing, Ms.
Okay,
Williams.
I'll let you speak.
One of us is going to talk at a time.
But see, you're.
I'm going to, hold on, Ms. Williams.
You are retired, sir. You are retired, sir.
Ms. Williams,
You are retired, sir.
only one of us is going to talk at a time.
You are retired.
I will try to let you talk, finish when it's your turn to talk. If you extend to me that same courtesy, will you do that for me?
But you're retired, sir. So what are you doing on the bench?
So, Ms. Williams, did you hire Mr. Borger to represent you in this case?
No, because you've never given me a chance to use the phone as a phone call to my lawyer, sir.
All right. Because you haven't retained a lawyer in the case,
I refuse this lawyer.
again,
I will,
Ms.
I will
Williams,
fucking be my own lawyer, sir, and I will be disrespectful as hell. I don't give a shit about you or anything in this goddamn place. You are a piece of shit. I know you as a piece of shit. He is a piece of shit. And this is bullshit. This is jeopardy because what's here, what's here as notarized is not fucking notarized in any goddamn way. This is not my lawyer, and you are not a judge because you are not on seat anymore. You retired, sir, about 4 years ago. So don't run your shit with me. It was on fucking South Lebanon's thing. You know, Landrum, don't hang out with JD. Fuck you, sir. Fuck you, sir. You're not a judge, bitch. Fuck you, sir.
are you done, Ms. Williams?
No.
Okay.
It's all fucked up. Here's another thing, sir. The year is 2027, sir. The date is July 23rd, sir. You
All right,
okay,
so
sir?
here's
The
what
year
I'm
is
gonna do.
2027. It
Ms.
is not.
Williams?
It is not 2025. Idiot. When are you going to wake up and smoke some dope? Smoke some dope, Louis, because you don't know what the fuck is up and what is good and what is right and what is wrong. You're fucked up and from the floor. This is kangaroo court. You're bullshit. You are bullshit and you are bullshit. The year is 2027. How do I know? Because I voted for President Trump. Okay? So what you don't know, I do know, Judge Oda. You are the devil itself. Go to hell, Judge Oda. It's not a court of law.
The court
Because
finds
here's why it's
at
not a
this
court of law.
point, Ms.
The
Williams,
flag behind you is a state flag, and it's on the wrong goddamn side. Because the United States of America's flag goes on that side. And the state flag goes on the other. And the state flag is lower than the goddamn United States of America. So this is fucking kangaroo court, you bitch. Don't you fuck with me, motherfucker.
Ma'am, let him say his part.
No, he ain't saying shit. And you aren't either, you bitch. So your kangaroo court is full of shit.
this hearing's over. I do
You're right,
find,
it
Ms.
is
Williams,
over.
that
You're
you are
fucking
not
straight up right.
competent
It is
to
goddamn over.
address
You
the
are
issues
over.
of
Go to hell,
arraignment.
you bitch, Rover.
I'm going to have you evaluated for the purpose of determining your competency to whether or not you can understand the nature of the proceedings and assist in your own defense. I'm going to keep you on the case, Mr. Wendell, as a standby counsel till we get that figured out.
Would you like me to coordinate a date?
This is the case of the State of Ohio versus Jody Williams, case number 25 CR 42659. Present before the court is Ms. Williams, right? Represented by Mr. Wendell, and we have Mr. V from the prosecutor's office. We are here today for a hearing on the issue of competency. Court is in receipt of the report from Summit indicating that Ms. Williams is competent but needs to continue her medication. That's the report of Dr. Sutton dated December 12th, 2025. It's my understanding that there's a stipulation to that report and also to qualifications of Dr. Sutton, right?
Indeed. Rich Wendell for Ms. Williams, and there is a stipulation. Thank you.
All right. Anything additional, Mr. View, on behalf of the state with regard to the issue of competency?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Wendell, anything additional from the defense on the issue of competency?
No, sir, thank you.
Ms. Williams, is there anything that you would like to tell me today?
About competency?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
there's nothing. I mean,
Court finds that you are competent, that you are able to understand the nature of the charges against you and assist in your own defense. Any reason not to go forward with arraignment today?
Yes, we are prepared.
All right. Mr. Wendell, as to the arraignment?
Your Honor, thank you. We have discussed and reviewed the indictment. We would waive a formal reading relative to the indictment and enter a plea of not guilty.
All right, and we're going to waive any defects associated with service, all those sorts of things?
Yes.
All right. So, Ms. Williams, you are charged with two counts of arson, one of those being a first-degree felony, being the aggravated arson, one of them being a second-degree felony. That means that the maximum penalty in the first-degree felony is 11 to 16 and a half years in prison. I am going to go ahead and enter a not, the F2 arson is also punishable by up to 8 to 12 years in prison. I'm going to go ahead and enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, and we're going to set this for a pretrial scheduling conference in the next couple of weeks. I am going to set, we don't have a bail that's set now, right?
There was a lower court bond that was set at $300,000, I believe.
All right, does the state want to be heard on the issue of bail?
We would just ask that the lower court bond continue, Judge.
Mr. Wendell?
Your Honor, thank you. Ms. Williams has been compliant at Summit. I think she's doing very well. She has a good medicine regimen. She advises me today that I believe she has the ability to stay with her mother at her mother's residence in county, if I understood it correctly.
In Morrow.
In Morrow, yes. We'll submit on that basis. Thank you, Judge.
What I'm going to do, Ms. Williams, is I am going to set your bond in the amount of $300,000 cash surety or 10%, but I'm going to set this for a hearing in a couple of weeks. What's going to happen between now and then is Officer Hannah Martinez is going to come out and see you. That is my mental health probation officer. You're not on probation, you're not on community control, but she does both of those, pretrial and probation. She is going to talk to you about what a plan would look like if I were to release you from the jail. You don't have to talk to her if you don't want to, but she is the one who is going to determine whether or not I can release you to moms, and if so, under what kind of supervision and guidelines. So hopefully we'll have a plan together within the next couple of weeks. We're going to set it for a pretrial scheduling conference. Anything else we need to do today or anything that I forgot?
I don't
Okay.
believe so.
I mean, we're not expecting Ms. Williams to be able to post that, but in the event that she is able to post, does the court want to place her on the MHA? Or?
Yes, we will place her on electronically monitored house arrest if she is able to post the bail.
I can't.
All right.
Bail. Yeah.
All right, I'll see you in a couple of weeks, Ms. Williams.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, sir.
Next is the case. Jody Williams, case number 25CR42659. Present before the court is Ms. Williams, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
She's represented by Mr. Wendell, and we have Mr. View from the prosecutor's office. The docket says hearing on the issue of competency, but that is not why we are here. We are here on the issue of placement and pretrial. So here's where we're at. The court has assigned my mental health officer, Officer Martinez, to look into this. When I released Ms. Williams to the community, it did not last very long. And we're trying to sort of figure out a way, Ms. Williams, to get you someplace that is not the jail. So I don't have that place yet, but if I get that place, I'm going to go ahead and move you there. So let's say, for example, that a bed opens up in an appropriate facility, someplace that you can go. I'm just going to do an entry and send you there. If the victim wants to object to that, they had the opportunity to object to it today. Mr. View, you can certainly advise the victim, alleged victim for martial law purposes, that if he wants to be heard on that issue, he can let us know. But if we have a bed somewhere or something that we can do, I'm going to go ahead and act on that immediately. We're going to set the case for another pretrial 30 days, right?
Yes.
All right. Anything else from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else from the defense?
Yes.
Okay, what, Ms.
Yes.
Williams?
I have a health condition, which is, at Summit, they found bone dysplasia. Okay, when I had a DEXA scan done, I broke my wrist at Summit in 3 places,
Okay,
and I had a cast. And they did a DEXA scan, and they found bone dysplasia, and dysplasia is precancerous cells. I had breast cancer and lymph node cancer. So
Okay.
the progression is, next is bone, liver, or brain. So it appears it's in my bone.
have you talked to the folks at the medical center over at the jail yet?
Yes, I have, about
Okay.
10 times.
All right,
I
so-
sent something to you as well yesterday.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Ms. Williams, is I'm gonna have my assignment commissioner, Ms. Idle, she's gonna reach out to the folks in the jail. She will get their take on all of this,
It's all on the kiosk.
Okay.
The medical kiosk.
and then we'll see what we need to do next.
Okay.
Okay, all right,
Methadone treatment is what I hear is what it is.
okay, all right, that's all.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, so I have my investigation.
Is in receipt of the report of Dr. McGee, which is dated July the 23rd. It's my understanding that we have a stipulation to the report of Dr. McGee and
Yes, sir.
to Dr. McGee's qualifications, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Any additional evidence on behalf of the state, Mr. View?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Wendell?
No, sir.
All right, any additional argument on behalf of the state or on behalf of the defense?
Nothing from the state, Judge.
Your Honor, we'll submit on the basis of the report. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Williams, how you been?
Great.
All right, tell me what's been going on these days.
Well, I'm helping my mom and my uncle at the house. It
Okay.
needs cleaned up some, so I'm helping clean. I got my affairs in order, you know, like getting the birth certificate since all my paperwork and everything's been lost. Solero was a really good place. I enjoyed Solero. I enjoyed the group therapy that I had there, and didn't mind going every day. Other than that, everything's just been great.
Okay, based upon the report of Dr. McGee, I find that you are not competent to stand trial at this time. I do agree that you are not able to understand the nature of the proceedings or to assist in your own defense. Ms. Williams, the recommendation of Dr. McGee is that I return you to Summit for treatment. I am not going to do that. We took a long, painful course to get you where you are right now, so we're not going to start that over again unless things become a little more unstable than they are now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order that you undergo outpatient competency restoration. So that's a bit of a complicated process, but Officer Martinez and the folks that will be doing the restoration will walk you through it. Not the first person to have to do this ever.
Okay.
So I'm going to make that order. I'm also going to modify the terms of your bail to order that you cooperate with this process. And you're going to go down to court services and meet with Officer Martinez today. She wants to check in on you. She might also have some information about what is next. And the restoration folks are going to get in touch with you probably within the next week or so.
What's their names?
I don't know who's going to be doing the restoration. It's probably going to be with somebody with forensic services, but I don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
Okay? All right. Anything else, Mr. View?
No,
You
Your Honor.
want to talk about your,
Being able to go in the yard.
yes.
Right now, I'm only allowed on the house and the porches, and it would help a lot if I could go in the yard and help pick up sticks. My uncle's elderly and help mow.
How big's the property?
It's not that big, about an acre, acre and a half,
Okay, I'm not against that.
and get the paper, take out the garbage, stuff like that.
That'll work.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So I'm
Okay?
allowed in the yard.
Anything else? All right, that's all. Make sure you go back there, talk to Officer Martinez before you leave.
Okay.
All right, I'll do the order.
Thank you.
What is your plea to possession of drugs, xylazine, a felony 5?
Guilty, Your Honor.
What is your plea to possessing drug abuse instruments, a misdemeanor 1?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Accept your plea. I find that you are eligible for treatment in lieu of conviction. I grant that request. place you under the supervision of the Warren County Probation Department for a period of not to exceed 3 years, but you can get this over with in a year with successful completion. Anything from the state on supervision?
Your Honor, just for the record, he has 6 days of jail time credit. There is no reimbursement owed on this case. My understanding is the recommendation is to continue him on the MAP program at Talbot, complete thinking for a change, and take him off the monitor today. The other thing that Officer Nelson and I were discussing is his wife is a defendant in a case where Mr. Williams is the victim of an aggravated arson that's pending with Travis and Judge Oda, and I believe it's Judge Oda. And it's an F1 ag arson and an F2 arson, I believe, case that's set for a jury trial. There wasn't a no contact order ordered at the arraignment. She, I guess, had a competency issue and was found competent, but we're asking maybe it might be a good idea to keep him and his wife apart, at least during this time period, but that would be the main reason why. It's just because of the nature of this case that's pending with him as the victim, so.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Kidd, anything on behalf of Mr. Williams?
Your Honor, I'm not really prepared to address that request in regard to the no contact order because I haven't been had an opportunity to talk to my client about that, about what his position would be. But in regard to the ILC, we're in agreement with all the recommendations that have been made. We think the treatment that he's doing is going well. He continues to live with his sister, who's in the courtroom and providing him support in the front row. The only other additional thing we would ask, is that the court consider removing the monitor at this point in time, which has been on, I believe, since his arraignment.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Williams, is there anything you'd like to say, sir?
About the ILC, about treatment.
No, my counselor that I'm in treatment with said that they said they would meet any criteria that Talbot House recommended to increase more than once a week. I've been doing once a week for a year and a half with them, and but they said they would. She would accommodate anything they wanted to increase her as far as counseling goes, group or whatever.
Okay. Do you have any need to be around your ex-wife?
I do actually, Your Honor. I don't know where she is right now. Nobody told me where she is right now. I know she got out and got on a bracelet or something, and she's got the card, disability card, but she's got all of our income right now. So, my sister's helping me with my bills and paying for the monitor and stuff, and I do need to speak to her. She was off her medicine when it happened. I mean, there wasn't the fire, it didn't burn the house or anything whatsoever as far as that goes. Yeah, I actually do need to see her and talk to her, but.
Okay. Are you on Suboxone?
No, methadone.
Methadone?
Yes,
Okay.
Sure.
Ma'am, do you see any issues with him having contact with his ex-wife?
I didn't.
Okay.
The judge asked if you have any issues, if there are any issues with him being around his wife.
His wife.
No, I don't want her around my house. She is the problem.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. You can talk to her, but she cannot come around where you live. She cannot come to your sister's. But if you need to discuss finances, things like that,
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
you can do that. If it's a problem for you, then you need to use your head, though,
I understand.
because you don't know when she's going to go off her medicine.
Right.
Okay.
She's doing great, I hear, but.
In the meantime, continue your medication treatment, continue your counseling through MedMark, and complete thinking for change. That's a court offer. And then if, I want you to make sure you, whenever you speak with your officer, you talk about what contact you've had with your wife and your counselor as well, and if there's any indication if there's a problem, we'll revisit the issue. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, they hadn't, I hadn't told me where she was.
You understand what you need to do. That's all the judge is saying. Do you understand
Yes,
that you
yes.
need to talk?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I understand.
Is that, you think that's adequate?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It's okay to take the monitor off today, Judge?
Yes.
Okay.